Welcome to the Rec Room Podcast. Y'all know I'm about to add this music real quick, and then we gonna get to it.
Yo.
T
What's
Streets,
going on?
Bang.
what's good?
I was in it before T though.
No, you wasn't.
Y'all was about to
I
tie.
was, bro. I was in T. I didn't say nothing.
My name comes up before yours.
No, it
man.
did not,
I
bro.
was in here before you. Man.
No, it's not, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to write a letter.
Nah,
to,
I was first.
Bob Bean. You was first.
I was
and
first.
last.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what's up.
Look in the chat.
Ever
Donya
since you
joined
bet
that room
that
first.
nigga on Plenty of
Look in
Fish.
the chat.
she been tripping after that.
She been tripping, bro.
Look
Read
in
dog.
that chat.
What
Donya
up?
joined that room first.
I got you
What
third,
up, man?
Don.
That's
good,
Fish, man. God
What you
damn.
say, Auntie?
Said it says third on my chat. Say you were third to join the room.
It says Donya, then T Streets, then Trey, then Reek. Reek was last.
What
So this
about
don't
Reek?
be-
Like, fuck Reek. That nigga Reek be out camping and shit. Nigga be forgetting he about to be on his pod. That nigga be in the woods.
What's up? What's good with y'all's holiday weekend, man?
Hey,
I'm
I did practice,
planning
bro.
my son's send-off for tomorrow, his prom send-off. So
Oh, that's dope.
I had to take a break from the decorating to come to work so I wouldn't get fined.
Nah, no fun. Yeah. You know, and I'm reducing the fine. The next month, anybody get fined, it's only gonna be 25. So
25.
I'm gonna do that.
28.
28, $2 off.
$2 off.
All right. Well, welcome to the Rec Room Podcast. This is episode number 80. The title of this episode is called Video Proof. I'm your host. I go by E1. We got Reek in the building.
What
we
up?
got Donnie in the building.
Hey, First Lady.
We got Trey Philando in the building. And we got T Streets in the building.
Yep.
And y'all know how we do, man. It felt crazy saying 80, man. Like, damn, we 80 episodes in, man.
You crushing this shit.
Hell yeah. Now y'all know how we do. We start with sports. And with that being said, we really be focusing on the I hate to say it, but I guess the black sports.
I mean,
like
it's straight
was talking about hockey?
facts there.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
but
we
right
covered
now,
hockey. We covered hockey a couple weeks ago.
New York Rangers in the playoffs. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
And
that's
you-
dope.
Have y'all ever been to a hockey game though?
I have
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I went to
Okay.
the Caps game, man. It was a good time.
Okay, it seemed like something that'd probably be more fun in person than
Yeah,
Yeah.
True was in hockey camp for a whole week, bro. I put him in
Okay.
hockey camp. He had a ball, bro. Like he learned ice skate and all that.
Okay.
You
I
know
did
what I'm
ice
saying?
skating.
You trying to turn your man into like Bo Jackson, man.
Bruh. True fake
do it
little
all.
fake little good ass athlete, bro. He is, bro.
All around.
Now for the NBA, what we win the NBA playoffs at this point, and we're actually down to the point where there's only 2 teams in the West and 2 teams in the East, and the winner of these will be in the NBA Finals. And right now, Dallas versus Minnesota. Dallas came back from losing. They were down a lot of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They end up winning in Minnesota, and so they're up 1-0 in their series. And then in the East, we have Indiana versus Boston. Boston is up 1-0 versus Indiana. And so the winner of these 2 will go to the finals. My prediction is the Celtics going to win it all.
Really?
Mm.
What
I
y'all
think
got?
so too. I second that motion.
Who
I
gonna
still
win
got
tonight, T?
Minnesota.
The Pacers winning tonight.
The Pacers should have won. They should have won.
They
game
should have won.
one.
They
Game
should have
one.
won. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with the West. Whoever wins on the West will win the title.
I love Tatum and Brown, but I don't trust them. You see what I'm saying? So,
That's
Yeah.
why I can't pick them. That's why I can't pick
yeah,
them.
bro. Like I don't trust them. But we gonna see tonight though. If they go up 2-0, it's gonna be tough for Indiana.
Yo, real quick, if there was the definition of Butterfingers, it should be Rudy Gobert. Boo Boo
Man,
Gobert.
somebody got a bird in their house.
Boo Boo Gobert. I can't stand that dude, man.
Well, Gobert is 7 foot. I mean, he's not a beast, but
Oh, he's
you think
okay
he's a
on
liability?
defense.
Man,
You know what? He's a body there, and he plays. But like, he's the softest. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's just soft, so soft.
man, if that nigga win a chip, man, everybody gonna have to apologize to Rudy, bro.
No,
Yeah,
what? He's still soft.
he still saw even if he win.
Hell yeah.
All right, so what's so let's get to
Hey, E,
yeah.
I got
What's
some
going on?
Hey,
golf.
man, I can't talk.
Hey,
Man. It's bird
hey,
chirping
dog.
like shit, man. What's going on, man? I can't
Hey,
even
what is that
concentrate with this
noise,
motherfucker,
bro?
man.
That's Donnie house, dog. She just
God
met the
damn.
nigga. She just met the nigga. She already show from his house. E.
Hey.
Met this nigga on motherfucker.
Hey, Jay, why you always gotta come
She
for
met
me?
the nigga on Mother's Day. E. She met the nigga on Mother's Day. That nigga.
Look, bring all your birds, bring everybody. Come on over.
Bird calling, bird watching.
And you know what? I
Like,
ain't even
doing
go.
shit.
I ain't even go. My golf story, bro. Just go ahead, bro. Just go ahead, bro.
Damn. All right, let me try to get back. Okay, so we're gonna stay on sports. This article is the Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Buckner. He gives a controversial commencement speech at a college graduation. Now, what was this about? Because I do have the speech and I'm gonna play it, but I don't even know why he was giving the speech and what he said some derogatory things towards women or something.
He said some things towards women. It's a
LGBT.
Catholic school, LGBT. He said some things towards Catholic priests. Like he just hit the whole spectrum of
gays,
disrespect.
all that.
Okay,
Right.
well,
Right.
I'm gonna play a little bit of what he said.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith,
He crying?
become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Hey, that was perfect. You know what I liked about that?
Yeah.
Fuck out.
Man,
No,
yeah,
dog.
that's-
He said that's what he kept it real. You got the best title in the world. You a homemaker. Dog, what you think about that? I think it was a beautiful speech.
I think it was complete bullshit. This man talking about nothing. They are more looking forward, or they should be looking forward more to becoming a mother and a wife. Like, really? You mean to tell me that you can't do anything else but make that a priority? Like,
get barefoot and get.
he living by the Bible for real.
That man said you got the best title in the world, homemaker. Damn.
Man, bye.
That's
See,
all right,
us women in this day and age, we cannot be considered as homemakers. You know what I'm saying? We keep the home afloat, yes, but we want to be more independent. We don't want to just be nobody's housewife anymore. That's not fun.
The crazy part is his wife ain't complaining about the shit.
No.
Yeah.
She was white.
Hey,
Neither
more
did
power
the students.
to
The
more
students
power
didn't
to
complain.
that, man.
His
They
mom
clapped
is
him up.
something. She's like a his mom worked hard for his to be where he is right now. His mom is like, damn it, she's like a physical therapist or something. She does something, but she's worked all her life. So I don't understand where he's gotten this belief that
Yeah.
women should be at home taking care of the kids.
Maybe he had the right message. He just used the wrong words.
Yeah, he probably.
He probably intended to do good.
No, he said exactly what he meant.
Yeah, he said exactly what he meant.
They gave him an applause, so he said it at the right place. It's a Catholic college. He's a Catholic.
I mean, they do teach that in Catholicism, you know, that the woman is the homemaker and things of that nature. So, I
think that was a good speech.
Shut up.
I didn't get that wrong with that.
No.
After that, my man said that he said that Pride Day was like the biggest sin or something shit like that.
Yeah, he said that.
Also, he's straight with
he went crazy. He went wild.
But he's a hypocrite because another girl came out that he went to school with talking about he had sexual relations with another dude.
Oh, wow.
That's probably why he's very critical of it.
Possibly.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But most of those people that sit up there and like condemn gays and all of that, they got skeletons in their closet where they've been in bathrooms trying to solicit sex from other dudes.
Yeah, especially the priests.
They could have been. Yeah, definitely.
Nah,
he called them out too.
Good.
He called them out too.
Good.
He called everybody out.
I feel like, I mean, I was just having this conversation, I think a couple days ago. And I feel like this, judge not, let's be judged. Isn't that in the Bible, right? So why is it that people are judgmental because of somebody else's sexuality? Like, I don't believe that God is going to turn anybody away from going to heaven just because of your sexual preference. That's just my belief. I feel like as long as you have a soul connection with God, you know what I'm saying, and you're trying to do right according to, you know, as good as you can do. Like, I'm not understanding why do people have to be so critical of, you know, gay people or however they want to be called. I don't feel like they should be judged.
It's not even about being critical. It's about control. People want control over other people's lives and what they do and what they say. Yeah. Whether they say they want this to be a free country or not, people want control. They don't want you to do what you want to do or say what you want to say. So that's what that is.
Absolutely.
Now, I have an interesting story that I came across that I put in the chat. Now, the title of this comes from 8 News, but it was all over different websites. So this says, Las Vegas man accused of killing neighbor after he exposed himself in front of his kids. He's going to be released on bail. Oh, shit. It says, Las Vegas, Eddie Moreno, the man accused of shooting and killing his neighbor after he allegedly exposed his genitals to Moreno's children. He will be released on $100,000 bail, announced in court on Thursday. It says Eddie Moreno, 32, faces an open murder charge in the death of Joe Moreno. Now, they have the same last name, but they're not
That's crazy.
Who's 47.
Yeah.
It says the two are not related. Joe Moreno died to multiple gunshot wounds, and the manner of death is homicide, according to Clark. It says Las Vegas police said the shooting occurred during a heated argument between the two men on Monday, May 13th, at around 7:30 p.m. that day. Eddie Moreno's wife called 911 saying a neighbor was causing a disturbance and grabbing his genitalia on Starline Meadow Place near Lakewood Drive, according to the documents. I need the police right here. She said she was heard on the audio while she was on the call, because I heard the call. You can hear the gunshots while she's calling the police, trying to tell them what's going on. And so, in Las Vegas, it's an open and carry state, I think. Mm-hmm. And so, the guy they got into an argument because I guess earlier the guy flashed his kids and his wife. So my question to y'all, what made it interesting to me is, everybody has family or loved ones. And, we have to look at it in the aspect of you have your gun on you or near you because it's open and carry. Do you think you would be able to control yourself if that was your wife and kid and your wife called you and said that the guy showed you, his genitalia showed your wife and the kids, and did
God
that,
damn.
do you think
Yep.
you would have the restraint not to shoot him? Do you think you would fight him? Do you think you would cuss him out? What would be the approach that you think you would have, Trey?
I would definitely go fight him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
like, 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 like everything, every little fake karate, fucking jujitsu, Mike Tyson, anything that I have in me, I'm gonna give it to his ass for that, bro. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Pause.
care if you fucking whatever, G. I'm gonna pause after, after. You know what I mean? Like till I'm a fight till I can't. You ever be so tired you can't fight? I'm gonna whoop his ass till I can't. That shit actually. So when I was younger, when I was in high school, right? So it was a situation where I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but it was a gentleman that lived across the street from me, and he was really hostile towards his girl. He was really really aggressive. So anyway, it was a woman that I know that said he flashed her, right?
Mm.
Now her husband, I don't know what happened or whatever, but I do know that her husband was armed, but he ain't go kill the guy. But let's just say that the guy, she didn't have no more problems out of the guy. So you owning a weapon, bro, and shit like that happen, bro. You got to be able to use your motherfucking hand sometimes too, though, because your whole life is altered. Your
Mm-hmm.
whole life is altered.
Mm.
So just go over there, fuck them up bad.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to
Mm-hmm.
call your peoples, call your peoples. Go fuck them
Yep.
up. You know
Go
what I'm
fuck them
saying?
up.
But
Yeah.
but I'm not. I can't go because I don't know if he's intoxicated. I don't know if he off medication. I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna go fuck him up. But I'm
So
not gonna kill him and go to jail for the rest of my life,
yeah,
dog.
I know,
That
but
Mm-hmm.
like my whole life is altered, bro. Like my whole life.
you
Exactly.
think you think you could have controlled yourself, Reed?
Absolutely. Because like Trey said, look, if I'm going to jail, who's going to protect my family at that point?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's as simple as that. I'm not going to jail. I'm gonna whip his ass. I'm gonna touch him up something nice, but like, nah,
Pause.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to jail.
A couple times.
Hey,
A
do you
couple
know how I
times.
think with stuff like that? And y'all call me probably it might be weird. I don't know, but I always think of shit like if you do something like that, I know my mind shouldn't go to this, but I always think that when you put yourself in jail like that, somebody else gonna be cranking your wife or girl.
That
Yeah.
too.
E
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
No, for real
But
though,
no,
That
because
too.
that's real
no, for
though.
real because that's the reality though. But you know what I'm saying? Like people will hold you down as long as they can, and I know
Mm-hmm.
like why should that be my thought? But that's
Yeah.
just reality of life though. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care what nobody say, right?
So you would go to jail because you don't want nobody cranking your wife.
Yeah, that'd be part of it. But at the same time, it'd be part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in that so this is my thing with it. Um, I just say, these open and carry states. I think everybody should have the right to bear arms, but it's tough when you in these states where you can just open and carry,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and and that just puts people. Now, if he didn't have a gun on him, 9 times out of 10 he wouldn't have probably went in the house, got the gun, came outside. He might not have done all that. Or
Mm-hmm.
if he couldn't have a gun, then it probably would have just been a fight. But now when you're
Mm-hmm.
armed and you're in the heat of the moment and things happen and then it's too late. So in that situation, I think I would be able to control myself, but just imagining me getting that type of news, that would be a
Mm-hmm.
problem. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
T Streets, do you think you could be able to control yourself if something like that happen?
You said that he flashed the family, the kid and
Yeah,
the
and
wife.
the wife, yeah.
He flashed them from his property, or was he on my property?
I think he was on his own
I knew
property, but
T was
they were
gonna
right next door.
get.
Okay, so he's on his own property.
Yeah,
I knew T was gonna get real political in this. Go ahead, T. Go ahead, T.
If he's on his own property, then no, I'm not. I'm not going to shoot the guy. If you touch my wife or kid, or if you came on my
yeah,
property,
Yeah.
bang bang. Like when I got
Mm-hmm.
there and you were on my property, bang bang.
yeah.
Yeah.
I felt threatened.
Nah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
So with Danya, let's take it to you because I didn't even ask you how you think you would react.
Oh yeah, I'm beating some ass. Like I don't
Okay.
discriminate. Yeah, I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like T said, you do got to think from a logical standpoint. Is it on your property or is it in his home? If he's just standing at his window, you know what I'm saying, flashing, it ain't nothing I could
Yeah,
do.
true.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth for me going to prison, or it's not worth for my boyfriend or whomever to go to prison just because he showed his genitals. Catch his ass out on the street. Catch
Yeah,
him
true.
outside.
Now I got another interesting story, and I came across it. I don't know. I laughed, but it's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. But it's this guy that oh seriously, this is a real shit story, man. I don't know what made me laugh, but this is from Daily Mail, and it says this is a man who vanished at the age of 17. He was
Oh yeah.
discovered alive in a hole after being held captive by his neighbor for 27
What?
God
years.
27
damn.
years.
So it says
What?
a
Lisa
man
Mack.
who
Hold on,
yes,
go
a
ahead. Go
man
ahead,
who
read the
who who
article.
vanished almost 30 years ago at the age of 17 following an alleged kidnapping has been found alive in his neighbor's house in a hole in the ground in a sheep pen underneath
Yeah.
stacks of hay. His name is Omar bin Oriman. I think I'd be fucking people name up, but it's
Nah,
said to
not you, bro.
be. I just be making up whatever that shit look like. I ain't got time, man. So it say and said to be one of 9 children. He is believed to have disappeared in the city 27 years ago. It says his family assumed he had been killed during the civil war between the North African nations
Damn.
government and various Islamic rebel groups that raged for 10 years in the 1990s and early 2000s. But the truth is more closer to home. The missing man was found in his neighbor's house less than 200 meters
Get
away
the
from that of his
Get
own
the fuck
family.
out of here.
A 61-year-old now in police custody after Omar, now 45, was rescued. Footage was shared on social media, um,
did,
television on the moment that he was found and he appeared, out of the hole, right? Now,
mm,
this article doesn't say that, but what people are saying is that it's much more to the article. I don't feel like reading all of it, but what people were saying is that like witchcraft was done on him to
Yeah,
make him stay under there. You saw that too, Reed?
he said
mm.
the neighbor said he put a spell on him to not make him talk or say anything. I don't know how. Like this crazy.
27 years. Do you know how long that is?
Wow.
All right, now what's
Hey,
going on?
if
What is
somebody
going
told
on?
me like stuck me in a
That's why
hole and
you.
was like, "Yeah,
That's how
I
you
put
was
a
laughing
spell
at
on
this
you
shit.
and you
Reek,
can't
You
talk
was
no
laughing
more,"
at this
I'd
shit.
be
Yeah,
blown
hey, you
like
say you
shit.
was laughing at this shit. E.
Reek, 27 years, bro.
Yeah,
You know
in a
how
hole
crazy?
thinking that he put a spell on you though. That shit crazy.
And you 200 meters away, and I just don't know how you.
Sheesh.
And
That
his
don't even
mother
sound
died.
real, man.
His mother
Damn.
died while this happened. His brother's been looking for him. I think, and his dog died. The dog was sitting on the neighbor's house.
The
What?
Doing
Wow.
dog knew. The dog
The
dog
knew.
knew.
Why
dog
would you say some
knew.
dumbass shit like that, Rick? Why would you make me
The,
laugh? I'm
the,
trying to be
the
serious
dog
though.
probably did know though. You
The
know,
dog
No,
knew.
the dog knew. The dog was sitting on the neighbor's porch. The
and
dog
the
knew.
dog
Man,
can
get the fuck out of
but the
here.
dogs know the scent, right?
Yes.
Like they don't forget stuff like that, bro.
I
This
know, but
dumbass
now,
dog ain't
but
tell
but
nobody about that
I
shit.
know, but the rest of the pod, I'm be thinking about the dog sitting on the porch like for
But
27 years
but
now.
this dumbass
Dog, that
dog ain't grabbed nobody's coattail, nobody's pants leg, and was
ain't
like, "Come
bark,
over here."
nothing.
Yeah, he ain't bark. That dumbass dog. Fuck that dog.
Yeah,
But no,
he
I think him sitting there, was given,
Tata said
some
he
sort of
was
hint.
drugged.
He was
27 years of drugs, though. I mean,
Bruh, I would have got up
I
out of
go
there.
with the witchcraft
With the
and the spell
witchcraft.
before I go with the
Yeah.
drugs. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
27 years, and then he looked healthy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he was
He
getting
looked
fed.
healthy.
I'm just
But he
yeah. I
came
mean,
out
yes,
crying. Yeah, he got a
yes.
full
Like he
beard,
looked regular. You know what I mean?
It
So he looks
sounds like
normal.
he was
nice
there
coochie
on
He,
sweat.
his own
he
and
might
he
have been
was
on
Beard
the
shaped
healthy.
spectrum.
up. Hey, Bree, didn't he have his beard look shaped up?
His beard looked shaped up. He had a coochie sweat
So,
on.
so that means that he
No,
was getting
seriously.
taken care of, though.
He
Yeah.
So
was being
I
taken
don't,
care of.
man,
He
27
was probably
years.
utilizing that man for his own.
I don't
Pause.
know, man. That's unimaginable though.
Hmm.
27
27
years
years.
that you live in that don't even seem real. I
That
really
guy might have
don't.
been on the spectrum.
No,
He
I
had
think you're right, T. Because
he
the
had to
dude,
been on the spectrum.
he was crying when he got out. He has to like be
Shit,
welcomed back into society, man.
I'd be crying too. Shit,
Where's
Nah, but
this
he was.
at? Where's this at again?
this was in a whole nother country. This is in
It's
dang,
like
I
it's not Turkey, but it's like Istanbul, some shit like that.
yeah, one of them. It's a whole it's not in this country.
That shit wouldn't
The,
happen to
the,
me, man. That shit wouldn't
That shit
happen to
wouldn't
me,
have happened
man.
in the
Fuck that shit.
U.S.
That don't
Oh,
happen.
it's where what's his name is from? Oh fuck,
Osama
never
bin
mind.
Who,
Laden.
Bin Laden?
Nah, the dude. Never mind. It was Pakistan or something like some shit.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Never mind.
Now
No offense.
the dude that held him captive, is he still alive?
Nah,
yeah,
he's in
he's
jail.
alive. Oh yeah,
He's
yeah, he alive though. They locked him up, I think, but he didn't get sent.
Well, did they ever say what was his purpose or his point of
Why
like
he did
It
it?
keeping
was a
him captive
dispute.
so long?
It was a
Yeah.
dispute between the families. So he kidnapped the kid.
So what the fuck he was waiting on
Crazy,
ransom?
yo.
Because I'm trying to understand the logic behind, him taking a whole,
Well,
almost grown adult at the time and keeping him captive for those many years.
I don't
I
know.
think the dude he's special. He's a little
Man,
slow.
that's beyond special. 27 years of your life, bro.
Damn.
He gotta get acclimated to a lot of shit.
He need therapy and the whole nine. But now we're gonna get into this is from the Huff Post. And there's been a lot going on in hip hop. We've been talking about the battle between Kendrick and J. Cole. And last year was the 50th year of hip hop, so they were having a lot of events and a lot of ceremonies for that, a lot of celebrations, a lot of concerts, a lot of all that type of shit. So, but with that being said, there's an article and it says it's 2024, hip hop still has a toxic masculinity problem. I never knew it was a problem. I never zoned into it like that, but I'm going to read what this article says. It says J. Cole dissed Kendrick Lamar a few days later, and he apologized for the record, for the song, and he took down the song from all the streaming platforms. It says, and now people cannot stop criticizing Cole for it. It says during the show at his own Dreamville Festival in North Carolina this month, J. Cole did the unthinkable. He apologized for participating in rap beef. It was the latest leg of the most interesting thing to happen to hip hop all year. It says Kendrick Lamar came from out of nowhere talking slick in his guest verse on Future's Metro Boomin's Like This, insisting that he's the only one who matters of the alleged big three rappers of their generation, the other two being Drake and Cole. As Cole responded 2 weeks later on 7-Minute Drill from his surprise mixtape, Might Delete Later, with several bars criticizing the Compton rapper's highly landed catalog, as it was the case of it started the hip hop feud. Folks spent the weekend assessing the bars, talking about it. It said, but then Cole threw a hell of a onstage announcement claiming that his heart was never truly in the battle and he feels terrible about the whole thing. He says, I pray that y'all forgive a nigga for a mishap. I had to go back and rethink what I did. I ain't really want to smoke like that. He didn't say those words. I made that part up, but
He
overall,
basically said
you
that.
know what I'm
He
saying?
basically said that.
And
But he did.
And it says the genre of fans are justifiably disappointed between, basically him doing that. With that being said, I'm trying to get into the toxic masculinity. So I guess basically because of J. Cole saying that he didn't want to be in a battle anymore and that people getting on him, I guess that means that there's still toxic masculinity in hip hop. What you say, Rick? What are they trying to say?
So yeah, he's saying that there's an issue with men or other rappers not allowing men to show I guess a sensitive side.
You
Or
agree with that?
Man, you know what? Honestly, man, when you look online, what?
Nothing.
Nah, when you look online and you look at the comments, what people say about it, it seemed like the comments are just geared in one. Oh man, you a bitch, you a hoe, all of that other shit, and it's nothing really, lifting your brother up or anything like that. Everything is all about
So you
who's.
agree then?
You think he should be lifted up?
Hmm? Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think he should be lifted up?
You lift your brother up. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm. Well, so you okay? So then you agree with the article?
Is there too much like toxic masculinity?
I agree
When it comes
with what
to.
Rick
I
saying.
think
I
I
actually
think
agree with
first
him.
off, I think first off you need to define toxic masculinity before you kind of like delve deep into it. In toxic masculinity also has to do with people's perception as well. So going from that toxic masculinity, there is, I would agree in rap that there can be cases
Mhm.
where toxic masculinity is definitely showed. There are narcissists in the grain. We've seen it. You know
So
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and if you want to define toxic masculinity, it's just men just being, oh, no, women can't do anything. Men should be strong. Men should be this and that, and there's no, you can't cry. If I see you cry, I'm gonna beat your ass, like shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that
So,
toxic masculinity right there.
so this country was built on toxic masculinity.
Absolutely,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Well, T Streets, do you agree that it's too much toxic masculinity in hip hop?
Man, I think people are too fucking sensitive. That's what I think.
I mean, that's the
What's your
point of toxic masculinity because that's toxic. That's a toxic trait.
Hmm. Like,
well? Go ahead,
go
Rick.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Toxic masculinity, is it toxic? Is it toxic? I'm trying to really think about the genre and is it toxic? I don't know. I think that hip hop was built off, being super masculine, I guess.
It, I,
Hmm.
When
I
you
thought it was
really,
built to be like more competitive.
It's being built of
well, it's
competitive nature. Yeah.
competitive nature. I think it's all can all be in the same family.
Hmm.
But I don't know about toxic masculinity. I don't. So, all right, let's just take it from the standpoint of the J. Cole
Hmm.
saying that he wanted to bow out. I don't think that it was nothing wrong with saying that. I think that it was okay to be
Yeah,
real,
me either.
Oh
to not
yeah.
be peer pressured to do something that you really didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Right.
understand, I don't know how it feels to be a rap star and to have so many fans and to have people surrounding you and telling you, man, go ahead, you should do this, you should do that. I'm sure influence is heavy no matter how strong of a person you are. And so I commend him for being able to be real with himself and do that. Uh,
But see, not people,
but
not,
but
not many
but by
people
doing
don't
that,
do that though.
but by doing that, I also understand why people felt the way though.
Hmm.
So I don't think that
Right.
people were wrong for feeling a way about that because the first thing is that's never been done in hip hop. No one has ever done it.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
Yeah.
first.
Exactly.
The second thing is you have to look at it from the standpoint of the type of artist that J. Cole is. Before that, he was on this run of talking about can't nobody fuck with him.
He the
Hmm.
best.
So when you project that you're the best, which nothing wrong with that, but when you
Hmm.
do that, then that's naturally what makes somebody say, "Well, shit, you ain't better than this person. You ain't better than that." I mean, like that. That's what happens. So I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like I'm in between with it. I can't
That's
really call it.
that's
I mean,
interesting.
what
Podcast
rapper?
said
What
that
rapper don't?
he should be lifted up as a person.
I
So
think so too, and I think when it comes down to that situation, although he may have put out, his little whatever, it's almost like if that's not his personality, he shouldn't have felt like he had to stick with it. Maybe he felt like he needed to do that. Maybe he was pressed to do that, or we don't know what went on behind the scenes to
Mm.
force him to do that. But everybody in the rap game at some point think that they're the best. Okay, so if he felt like this was going to create like this big old drama, then it was his right to retract it. Because look what it
Man,
did.
Yeah.
listen.
Everybody beefing.
Hey,
I
yeah,
commend everything. I commend him for being strong enough to do that.
hmm
But as
Yeah.
a rapper, fuck that. Rap.
yeah, absolutely. I will say this. You asked me, do I
Oh,
think
now
there's
we really in the rec room.
you asked me if do I think there's toxic masculinity in rap or is overrun. I don't think
Yes.
it's overrun. I think there's a place for everybody. So there's no. I don't
Hey,
think there's an
I
issue
agree.
at all.
Hey, I actually really, really 1000% agree with what T just said. I
What's
want to
that?
see him rap.
Yeah, you want to see a rap.
I want to hear him rap, but at the same time, I do commend him for feeling that way. But
Mhm.
motherfucker, rap.
Yeah, because I mean,
But see,
out of
when
all the
you
people, you
rap,
wanted to hear J. Cole.
when you rap, then you get these beefs, and then these beefs get brought out on the street, and then somebody got to get touched. I think J. Cole was smart. I think he was smart
I
in
tell
that
you this.
I think
I
situation.
J.
tell you
Cole was
this.
warned.
I tell you this.
That
No,
could be
I
true
no.
do
This is
agree
what
too.
with
I'll
that,
tell
T.
you. I'll
He was
tell you
warned.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. If J. Cole wasn't already successful and rich, and already established who he would not have retracted.
You
He
don't
would
think
have
he would have
battled.
retracted?
Nope, I don't.
No,
No.
yeah, he would have
Because
killed his career. He would have
because
killed.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's like that could have been career ended before you could really get
Yep.
on. J. Cole was able to do that because of where he is at in the rap game, his status, what he's achieved, the fan base that he has already. So even if everybody said fuck J. Cole, I'm pretty sure I'm not in his pockets, but he probably would be okay financially and all that type of stuff. So I think it was the position he was in. I think even if he felt that way and he wasn't where he was and he was more at the beginning of his career or still trying to come up, even if he felt like he didn't want to battle, I bet he would have did it anyway.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's
I agree
different when
with
you
that.
comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you comfortable. It's different when you coming on stage to 50,000 people, you know what I'm saying, that's there for your festival. It's different. You're going to have a different comfort of being able to say, you know what? I don't even want to do that shit.
You 100%
I
right.
really didn't feel it. No, you wouldn't have said that if it was if you first came out. You would just been peer pressured and you just would have done it. And then maybe later in your career, you would have said, man, back, 15 years ago, I ain't really want to do that. Da, 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 da. But you would have went with it at that time. So,
yeah. And the problem isn't what he said. That's not the true problem when it comes to rap fans. The problem is how he said it. The whole thing was like, oh, this is some bitch shit. You gonna say I stick my chin out? I take it. If Kendrick, I love you. If you're gonna say something, I put my chin out. I'll take it on the chin. Pause. Come on now. That's just no.
yeah, he just
Yeah,
bowed
that's
down to the nigga, huh? Damn,
yeah,
Slim.
No.
that's
All right.
terrible.
Just say
And
my
see,
heart not in it.
that's why they said it's the toxic, because that's perceived as being a bitch. Because
Yeah.
that's a feminine thing that he did. It is just like
No, this is a
everybody
strong
got
thing. It's a strong
masculine
thing.
and
It is a
feminine
strong thing.
energy.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't think he was a bitch for apologizing.
I mean, at the end of the day, he has his own piece. He the one that when he
Yeah.
go to sleep, it's just him. When you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like at
Exactly.
the end of the day, so I get that part.
Yeah, I
Cool with
get it.
that part. Understand it. It's just that at the same time, I just wish that he had I wish he could have thought about it before he even began to make the diss track.
Oh,
Just
Or
yeah.
release it. You can make it, just don't
Yeah,
put it out.
yeah.
He should have apologized in the song. That way he could have avoided
What?
it.
But I will say this: the battle really overshadowed. Nobody really zoned out to it no more. Well, at least at that time,
Right.
because Kendrick and
Yeah.
Drake was going at
That's
it
a
so
good
much
point. That's
that
a
I
good
think
point.
that got drowned out. And it's just like, I mean, people think, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. When I be driving in the car and they play J. Cole on Sirius Radio, I do think about that. Like, it do come to my mind, like, damn, Slam, he be rapping like shit, but he got been no for
Yeah.
real. Like, I naturally think like that. Like,
You can't get it out of your mind now.
Yeah,
I
not
can't
right
even
now.
listen to him right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Aw.
Maybe in the future I won't even think that way. But hey, it is what it is. Now to keep it on some hip hop stuff, unless you've been, everybody should know this. This is
Oh,
basically world
Lord.
news at this point. So we all know that Puffy, Sean Diddy Combs, has been in a lot of trouble lately, man. There's been so many rumors about him, his sexuality, how he treats his always rumors about, how he treated his artists and stuff like that. And then what came is Cassie, who was, I don't know if she was his artist, but she was an artist. He was dating her.
That was his artist.
He was
Yeah,
an
yeah,
artist,
it was his
yeah.
artist.
She was a lot older than him, and I mean a lot younger than him. And
37 to 19 when they met.
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay. And so in this relationship, it was said to be a lot of, well, from her saying there was a lot of domestic violence and a whole bunch of other stuff to go with it. And so she sued or did something like that, and she just settled. She got an undisclosed amount of money, and so she didn't really take him to. I guess it would be she didn't press like criminal charges on him. And by this happening, there were a lot of people. Then, when one person does it, then another female will come out. Then another female will come out. Well, while that was happening, some people had the opinion like, well, people always want to bring a black man down. You know what I'm saying? These women just saying this shit, because they just want to get on and they want to, all that type of stuff was being said. And so what has happened is a video actually came out of something that Cassie had said happened to her in the report that she made. And now a lot of people are retracting, and who wanted to stand with Diddy at this point, they can't. Did you all see the video?
Yeah.
And what did y'all think about it?
Horrendous. It's horrendous. I did not like it. I did not appreciate it. I even had like a little flashback of myself. I started crying because that was horrible.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, that's a near death beating for him.
Yeah.
That's actually multiple near death beatings.
And see, when men are in that, when most men that do engage in like that type of behavior, they don't understand their strength, especially when they're mad, and her to be for her to be as small as she was, it was crazy.
It seemed like he had totally lost his mind, and then you stomping her like a guy, like and that's just what we saw.
Yeah.
So just imagine, like damn.
What you gotta read is the lawsuit, because that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah,
that video.
That's like 80 pages, right? Right, Rick?
Almost.
50 pages or something like that?
80 pages. I read whatever I read. Man, this dude is like, he's liable for so much more than just that video right there. He's done so much to that woman. It's crazy. This nigga, he's nuts. He's nasty, man.
Well, do y'all think that that his career will ever be able to?
Nope. You can't come back from this, bro.
So you think?
No, he's done. He's done, bro. He's done.
The thing is, like, the difference.
He's not done.
No, he's done.
He's not done.
He's not done. You want to know why he's not done?
Why?
Because humans are the most despicable people on this planet. They will forgive him at some point.
Some humans, but most people won't.
Yeah.
No, most people will. Some won't.
Well, with that being said, Diddy came out, and people will probably, some people, I don't know if his lawyer advised him to do this or not, but he actually did do a video of him apologizing. And I'm gonna play the video, and I'm sorry, the audio, and then y'all tell me if y'all believe this was sincere.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
There you go.
I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
So that was Diddy's apology. What you think about it, T?
I think he meant exactly what he said. He's so sorry that the video got out. Because he never apologized to nobody.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they said? They said that that when Cassie and him settled, that he's not. I don't think she's allowed to really say his name, and she's not allowed. They're not allowed to say each other's name or say anything about each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I would have did was I would have said just what you said. Like, I'm not allowed to mention the young lady's name, right? Mm-hmm. And that's only because even if I'm faking it, I gotta try to sell this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta try to sell it. But he was trying to hurry up and get it over with. Like, yeah, sorry, whatever. You're sorry for what? You might as well say other shit, bro, because you kind of just made it worse.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad that was, you know.
Yeah.
You could kind
So
of you could kind of get the sense that it wasn't genuine, but he was just really just trying to put something out there, because if he hadn't put anything out there after that video, then he probably would have received a lot of backlash. So in this situation, he was damned if he do, damned if he doesn't.
I would have said it wasn't me. I would have said it's AI, but that's just me. Fuck all that.
Well, you know what? There's no apology that he could have gave that everybody would have been like, nah, he really meant that. He could have cried. It could have been genuine. And in the day, day, you know, like the times that we live in, you've already been judged.
My thing is, why apologize for something that you meant to do in the moment? It's just pointless. So he did what he did. He felt how he felt, and all he had to do was just take accountability. The I'm sorry's and shit was worthless.
Yeah, and if he really didn't mean it, that would have been the only time he ever did anything to that girl. If he truly didn't mean
Absolutely.
it, he would have sought help after that.
Right.
And all of this going to therapy, all of these buzzwords, this is where I was mad watching this, because I was like, come on, stop bringing therapy in there like you actually trying to get better.
Yeah.
It just came out. Yeah. It just came out. You didn't get any help yet.
No.
I
doubt if he's even getting help.
Nah.
Yeah, and he does. He needs it. He needs it, like for himself. He needs it, but overall, it was disgusting. I hate that I was a fan of this guy as far as his musical talents, even though he didn't play an instrument or make a beat, but he had a great ear for music.
So let me ask you a question, T.
I'm listening to the music. I'm sorry. I'm listening to the music. I'm listening to the music, but I'm gonna find. See me, I don't get depressed with stuff. I try not to. I find humor in everything, and yeah, it could be sick humor. I don't care. If you don't like it, don't listen to me. But I thought I told you that we won't stop. I'm listening to Puff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't let I hate to say it, but music is music. It's hard for me to because I still listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah,
me too.
Just in the music, and I
TP2.com. TP2.com.
TP2.com. King of R&B. But King of R&B. But so look,
overrated.
So so after that, it's been some time, but Cameron was on CNN right now. Cameron is an artist. For those who don't know, he now has a podcast with Mace, who was also an artist or former artist, and they have a podcast called sports show. I'm sorry, called It Is What It Is. And Cameron was interviewed on CNN. He knew that the questions were going to be about Puff, and I'm gonna just play what how he answered some of the things on this, and y'all tell me what y'all think.
About to go get some cheese.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
The apology ain't for me to decide, it's for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accepts the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
No.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
So I'm gonna get some cheeks after this horsepower joint. I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff.
What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that invited me to. Who booked me for this joint?
Now, to me, It was kind of cringe for me
It
Yes.
personally.
was. It
I
was.
think that Cameron is known. I mean, like he could be an asshole, but I don't know, man. I think it was over the top, and I feel like it was unnecessary.
I
I
think he was
think
being nice.
That
Cam was
nigga's
being
40.
nice.
He's 48 years old.
Cam was being
So-
nice. That's Cam being nice.
So
That
with
is
that,
Cam being
right?
nice. I'm trying to
So
tell
with that,
y'all.
right? So that's like the drunk. That's like the uncle who get drunk at the parties. So if you know what he's known for, because Cam has showed you for years with
he
all his
is.
interviews, right? So why would you put him on this black woman show? And I like Abby. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, Abby.
I like Abby, right? So my thing is, why would you put him on that platform with her? But at the same time, after it happened, a lot of people who ain't know Abby had a show know now. So it kind of can work. So she has to use it that way. But my thing is just don't invite Cam on. Like just don't invite him because Cam is gonna be Cam. You know what I'm saying?
I applaud him. I like
being
this.
being Cam is okay, but I mean, you got to look at how he presented himself, and then how he was talking to a female, especially a black female. That did not paint you in a good light. You couldn't find it in your heart to have a little bit of respect to say, I decline to speak on this type of a situation. It's not my business, or whatever the case may be.
That's
You
not
have to
who
go
Cam
and be
is.
complete asshole.
Well, I'm gonna give y'all his explanation. This is why he said he acted this way.
Yeah, no, they invited me on the show to talk about what's going on with Diddy and all that. And then my thing about it was, Mace, is that they didn't invite me on to say about how successful our show is or the positive stuff we do in the community, how every day, 5 days a week, Mace talks to kids on a Zoom call. Mace doesn't even promote this. I'm going to promote this for Mace, is that every day at 5 o'clock, it don't matter what's going on, what's happening, where he's at. It could be money involved. It could be a photo shoot. It could be whatever. He stops what he's doing to talk to kids around the world about being positive and doing what they believe in and so on and so forth. And to the point where, one day he was at my house and he told me, Cam, you can't make no noise. Don't come here. I'm not playing with you. Like, that's how serious. No, but seriously, that's how serious he takes what he does. And we do all these positive things, and you call me on CNN for the bullshit, I'm going to give you the bullshit. That's just what's going to happen. So we got some free promo. I teased the fake horse.
And so that was his take on,
There still wasn't a reason for him to disrespect that woman like that.
Hey, that's CNN fault. They should have done their research.
That's CNN fault. They should have
That's true.
definitely screened and made sure that, hey, look, he really wanted to do that, and before putting it out there, because she got that, and it probably wasn't even intended for her. It was just probably intended for the network.
Now, did y'all know this? And we probably did. It said, that blacks are at the bottom of the wealth by race, right? And so this might be something we all kind of
That
knew,
ain't our fault.
but something that had been put out, and I saw this online too, about income by ethnicity. And this chart, it has the median household income by ethnicity in the U.S. And I'm gonna read through them though, but it says so from the top, I'm gonna just go all the way down. The number one, I guess, group that earns by ethnicity is Indian American at 152,000. Next is Filipino American, 109. Asian American, 106. Chinese American, 101. Russian American, 98. European American, 96K. Australian American, 95K. Japanese American, 94K. British American, 90K. Italian American, 90K. German American, 83K. Canadian American, 82K. White American, 79K. Nigerian American, 78. Brazilian American, 73. Mexican American, 66. Hispanic, Latin American, 65. The average American, 63.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Native American, 58. And guess who comes in at the bottom? The African American at 51K.
What is the average American? What is the average
The average
American?
American, I guess, I don't know.
Everybody, the average everybody, I guess.
Okay.
Nah, that can't be right.
That can't be right.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But white America is not really that high. Well, they are a lot higher, but they still on the bottom of the list. But what do y'all think about that? What do you think that's attributed to?
I think the list is bullshit. I don't believe these lists.
Yeah, I don't believe the list, but
because honestly, you have to count on the census numbers. A lot of black people don't
most
fill
people
out the
don't do
census.
census. Yeah.
We don't
Yeah, that's
fill out
real
the
talk.
census. Just to be honest. So I don't. Yeah, it might be a little bullshit with that.
True.
I mean, I think that shit is kind of. It could
You think it's
be.
real?
Trey, you
Yeah,
believe
because I
everything the
mean,
government
we've
tells
been marginalized. Well, you don't, so I guess we kind of opposite. So we've
Trey
been
got
kind of
every
marginalized. Like
shot.
what other race?
Trey don't play, man.
What other race has gone through what we've gone through here? Like
No,
we had blacks had more fucking businesses in the 50s and 60s. So, but when you have white flight, when you have all of your patrons leaving and they build fucking highways over your neighborhoods,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you got mass incarceration, then you got fucking drugs, then you have fucking, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of pushes you down a little bit. Meanwhile, you have other people who come from different countries who get money. Who get money because of their actual race. They own businesses. They pass it down. They got a lot more fucking life insurance. You got to understand how much money is passed down just from life insurance. And then they open up businesses. They go to school. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, nobody's been through what we've been through as black people. So yeah, I kind of believe it. We way at the bottom. But us having information, you have to make better choices to put your family in a better position. And that's how I feel about it. I'm off my soapbox.
I think everything you said is correct. I just don't believe the list.
Well, what don't you believe about the list, T Streets?
I don't believe they took into account everybody. So you can't come up with that number for real if you didn't take into account everybody.
But see, if they're, yeah, I get it, but I'm looking at it personally because I'm not in that my family's not in that range. I know none of us are in that range.
Now I'm broke as a joke. I don't make no money. I make $0.
No,
I'm on the bottom.
But stupid. But what I'm saying is that I think they're looking, and plus they're doing an average. They're not doing like total. It's just averaging out. So
yeah,
that's not even an average. I don't
put like
believe
this.
that.
Put it like this. I don't know how true the list is, but in terms of us being at the bottom, I don't know what the number is, but I wouldn't be surprised if we are close to the bottom overall. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of I don't know. I think there's a lot of I feel that when you live in America that you do have opportunity to become something if you can put your mind and stuff to it. Now people do come from different backgrounds and raised different, and that takes an account for a lot of things, but we are in a place where you can make it happen in life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If you have your health and strength, I always say that. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this, but this is Mental Health Awareness Month 2024. It says May marks the Mental Health Awareness Month, a crucial period for spotlighting mental health issues and combating associated stigmas, recognizing that mental health is a vital as physical well-being is paramount. It says they would like to remind you mental health and the well-being services available to you and the family. Now, I ain't gonna go into no whole thing about the shit, but me personally, I never really thought about mental health or believed, or not. I won't say believe, but I never really zoned out to it until maybe like the last 3-4 months, because I felt like I was going through some mental health issues, and I'm the type of person that I don't even like to use the word like, I got some mental health. I never wanted to, I can't think of the word that I want to get to, but I never wanted to claim it. But as I've gotten older, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I felt like that. I've had, lately I've had some mental issues, man. And I don't mean like I'm going crazy type shit, but just I don't know, just different
Stress.
stuff that
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
anxiety and just shit
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that I never really dealt with before or that never really happened to me before. And so saying that to say I ain't gonna get all into it, make this no sob story. I'm good. But I do believe in it, and if I just got it a little bit, I can't imagine what it feels like for people that get it to the point that they want to take their lives, or people that suffer with it to the point that they do take their lives. So it's something very serious, and this is Mental Health Month. So with this article, it just says that they encourage people to explore different ways to deal with mental health if you're having it. It says there's a lot of shareable resources for anybody who would like to know where this article came from. This site is called hr.nih.gov, and it really has some good places and good information about mental health, and if you need help, where to reach out to.
And you could dial 988 if you're having suicidal thoughts or
all that, man. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Now, Donnie, do you have a Ask the Rec Room today?
Yeah, I got a rec room.
All right, I don't like how you didn't say it with confidence, but let me tell the people what Ask the Rec Room is. Ask the Rec Room is a segment of the pod where we have our listeners who follow us on Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, please follow us at the Rec Room Pod. And people leave DMs with questions or scenarios that they would like us to talk about. And so the name of this segment is
Ask the Rec Room.
Okay, so this question says, have you ever been caught or have you ever caught a partner cheating? If so, what did you do?
I'll answer that. I've never I'll answer the part about have I been if I caught somebody cheating. So I will say this. No, I haven't caught anybody cheating before, but you know what I did do? I was like in a relationship when I was like in my young like 20, 21, 22, something like that. And the female that I was talking to
Hell nah.
was in
Hell nah.
was in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was in college in Philadelphia, and I was here. And we were in a relationship and everything, and I never really zoned out to it. But now that I'm older, I think about it, and I'm like, there's no way that she wasn't sleeping with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I say that because now that I'm older and I look back and I just think about college and shit like that, and maybe I'm wrong, and I don't have no proof of it. But I just feel like
You think she was?
And you think about all the people you slept with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you
It's
go,
a little
T.
bit of that,
There you
but
go.
no.
Hey, we just gonna keep it real all the way around the board. Let's keep
I
it
just
real.
feel like at that when I look back, we all kids and shit. So it's like,
so there's
it's like,
is that your kids?
yeah, we kids at that age. So why wouldn't she? You know what I mean? And so I didn't catch nothing. So y'all can tell me if y'all caught y'all partner or something. I don't know, but that's just a thought I had.
I mean, I've never look. The only time I was caught was like because I was left some.
The only
evidence in my
time
phone.
you was caught.
Oh no, I got caught.
The
young.
only time.
I did when I think about that.
That sounded crazy. That
You
sounded
fucked
real
up
crazy.
with the first words, bro.
Yeah. I meant to say the time
That's
I
the
was
only
caught.
time.
The time I was caught. Yeah.
See, that's why I traded lightly on I only bet with fuck that.
Hey, he went back to 1991 on it.
Yeah. The time I was caught was I had some type of trash. I trash it in my phone. Look.
You can't elaborate more over
Homegirl
trash.
looked at my phone and it was.
He can't even talk us through.
Yeah.
It was a wrap.
Yeah. Hey,
So you got to come with something in your phone.
And you got to talk your way out of that. If it doesn't show you inserting anything anywhere, you can talk your way out of it.
Nah, it was no way you could talk your way out of that. I was
Oh,
like,
she
yeah,
caught you red-handed. You had
bro.
video. Oh, see,
Oh,
yeah.
So Rick, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think that? Oh, so if you compare it to when you were young, if you caught your girl cheating back in the day, being in your young 20s, would you be able to take her back? Being young,
would I
like
be
that?
able to take her back?
Yep.
Yes.
Man, it's that double standard. I'm not really. Maybe.
No, we talking about young.
Young. If I was
Rick.
young, nah, I wouldn't do it.
You couldn't take a person back at a young age if they cheated.
Oh, now this is gonna sound terrible. Depends on how bad.
Yeah, I feel you.
I agree with Rick. I agree.
What is how bad though? Is it something that she do? Like if she just kiss a dude, you can take her back. If she has sex with the dude,
It's
or
who
if
it's
she
with,
give
ain't
him
it?
like oral.
Depends on who the guy is.
You know, like.
You know, sometimes when you're younger, you think different. It's a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like.
No, like I said, if I was young, it was how bad she was.
Oh, how good she! I see what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That
How
makes
she
sense.
look? How she look?
Okay, I got you.
So if I was young, but like I'm older now, look, we good.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Donnie? You asked the question, but
yeah.
I mean, I didn't technically get caught because I wasn't sleeping with the guy, but I did have somebody.
That was weird.
I wasn't sleeping with the guy, but he popped up over my house and I was getting reacquainted with another guy.
Oh, snap.
So
and this was Mother's Day? This was Mother's Day?
I wish it was.
Donnie, did you put him in the closet?
No, I didn't put him in the closet because the dude knocked on the door, and I went upstairs to open the door, and the dude, I had a door in my room at the time, so it was like the dude, like, why she going upstairs instead of going out this door? I tried to, I was 18, you know what I'm saying? Like I was I was testing the waters a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't giving up the rest. He was not giving up the conversation that I needed, so I moved on. This one had a motorcycle. I wasn't going to turn down a motorcycle.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, now at 18.
Donnie, you know that video that's floating out there now, or that chick telling her boyfriend that, nah, this dude not leaving and you not leaving either. That was you. That was you on the low, for real.
No, I was telling the dude, like, yo, you gotta go. I got somebody downstairs. And then the dude came out the house and he was just like, what's this? What's going on? And I'm just like, oh, shit. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm like, I don't even know. We not together. So I was cussing the dude out because he popped up at my house to this day. I still don't like pop-ups. Like, don't pop up at my house. For real, like, don't do that because you don't know what I got going on in my situation, in my home and stuff like that. Like, you just popped up, so you got your feelings hurt because it wasn't nothing that serious for you to pop up. I just didn't answer my phone. If I didn't answer my phone, I should have told you right then and there.
Right there, you didn't answer that fucking
but
phone.
if we were not talking on that level, what gave you the right to pop up at my house? And then you kind of messed it up.
You could have been hurt, Don.
I could have been hurt.
You got something, Trey?
Listen, for the first time.
You remain anonymous today.
Nah. Well, first of all, Donnie. I think Donnie was withholding a lot of goddamn information.
I wasn't withholding no information.
I think Donnie and Reed.
Hold up, Trey. He asked you. Hold up.
What's up? Nah,
Rick. Deflecting.
If I'm young enough and she's bad enough,
That's still not answering the question, man. Did you? Yeah. Have you? Or if you did, what would you do?
No, and hell no. If I found out, like, numbers in the phone, whatever. If you catch somebody in a room with somebody, come on now, that's a done deal. Yeah. But like, phone and all that shit, laptop and all that shit, you can make her feel bad enough for like 3 years where you can fuck up mentally, but you still love her, right? Like you still love her. So that's a real situational thing with me personally. So, and sometimes yes, sometimes no.
T Streets.
Well, I've never cheated in my life, so I don't claim people.
Hey,
I don't claim people. So if I claim you, then I'm serious. If I don't claim people, so I don't cheat. That's something that I don't do. And when I was younger, I don't accept it from somebody that I choose to be in a relationship with. So anybody that have ever held the title as my girlfriend, they heard these words when I was younger, and yes, I'm going to say it. I told them, I said, if I catch you cheating on me, I'm killing you. I'll tell you right now, I've already talked, I've already had the conversation with myself.
Damn,
I'm willing to go to jail for that. This is what I told.
You scared me just now.
As a young adult. As a young adult, this is what I told them.
Start the music.
I love that
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I'm not going to cheat.
What you say? You love that shit, dog? What that mean?
Tell me you gonna kill me if I cheat on you this bad.
Damn, he like
Oh
that.
my goodness.
That turn you on? Okay.
She like that shit.
Okay.
Dottie a freak.
I'm gonna have to
Dottie! Hey Donnie, I'm gonna call you after this.
He like that toxic shit, man.
You gonna kill me for real? You gonna kill me for real?
That's so sexy. Damn, hold on. Let me play the music. Y'all tripping on this, y'all. Hold on, man. Shit. All
right, so look, we in here deep. We in here super deep tonight. We got family in here. We got Miss Tata, the infamous Miss Tata. We got Miss Van Rob. We got my man Chuck that's in here. We got That's Interesting Podcast in here with us every week. We got XSY in here with us tonight. We have hold up. We got PGB in here. What's up, PGB? We got Lisa in here with us tonight. We got a lot of new people in here with us tonight. We love that. We have Share Bear. Share Bear is in here with us every single week. We got Mo in here with us tonight. What's up, Mo? Appreciate you. We have Cornelio. We got Nad in here with us tonight. We got Jewel Shields in here with us tonight. So it's a lot of brand new people in here. That's who we got in here with us tonight, bro.
Tata said with her shirt at.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Tata, let me tell you, life been lifing on me. I got you. You feel me? Like I know. It's getting hot. You ain't gonna be in the way of this shit. Damn. Hey, I'm a man of my word. I got you, Tata. Seriously, I do. I forgot I had a lot of shit going on. I'm gonna get with you. I promise. I'm going to get you that.
I'm gonna make sure he get you. I'm gonna make sure he get you, Tata.
I just want to thank everybody who listens, who has listened, the new listeners tonight. Follow us. We have an Instagram page. Follow us on Instagram at the Rec Room Pod. Once you get to the Instagram page, you will see the link in the bio. That's to our YouTube page. Subscribe to our YouTube page. On that YouTube page, you will see that we have in-person, on-camera episodes along with these. So you can put a face with the name. Spread the word. We pod every Thursday here on Podbean at 8 p.m. This was episode 80. This is a milestone. And we're going to keep going. Not going to stop. The people who listen, y'all keep us going. Y'all motivate us.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We got more. We got bigger things in the future coming. Pause. I did that for T Streets.
Check us out on TikTok as well.
Yes, TikTok, the Rec Room Pod, all of that. It's something I want to say. Yeah, also, and we also, if you don't listen to us on Podbean, we stream on all the streaming platforms, as in Amazon Music, Spotify, all that good stuff, man. Spread the word about the pod if you like it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. As I say, everybody has a pod, but everybody isn't us. Till the next time.
Hey.